Hello everyone and welcome back to Bloodsport. Today is our last first round episode. We have got the final four matches from the female side of the brackets. Four more women will enter round number 2 here live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And here we go then, round number 1 continues on right now with two females who are actually a female tag team in our roster as well. Ivelisse and Diamante. So this should be an interesting one. Both of these ladies do know each other very, very well. Lovely dragon suplex there by Diamante. And of course a place in round number 2 is up for grabs here. Round number 2 currently... what are we looking at? Yes, we've got Ivelisse versus Diamante here to kick things off. Then we've got Aja Kong up against Mercedes Martinez. Then we've got Paige Van Zant going up against Tainara Conti. And then to finish things off this evening, we have got Asuka going up against Jessamine Duke. And that will give us our full second round setup. As Diamante now heading up to the top, in with a frog splash on Ivelisse. So if you're new to this, which I'm assuming you're probably not if you're on episode number 10, it seems a bit of a weird place to start. But if you are new to this, the rules of our Bloodsport tournament are essentially you can only win the matches by knockout or submission. No pinfalls, no escapes. And of course the cage means no interference as well. Just basically, just beat the hell out of your opponent until they can't go no further. The referee is the one who will decide when the match should be finished. Of course, when it comes to a submission, it's down to the tap. But if it comes to knockout, yeah, the referee will make that call, whether the referee believes that it needs to be done or not. And Ivelisse working over the arm. Remember, submission does happen in this one. So work on the arm is quite a wise thing to do. Ivelisse now the drop kick right in the back of their head. And then springs off with a lion salt from the top. Ivelisse on the top, in with a big elbow. Lovely springboard back, in with their head scissors. And now the takedown as well by Diamante. Nice snap suplex. Diamante locking in that head scissors as Ivelisse able to break it free. And now Ivelisse will take Diamante up into that fisherman suplex. Bridge for the pin there, you may have noticed. And that's just muscle memory, I suppose. When you wrestle this often and you're used to going for pinfalls for the win, you will end up doing that every now and again. You'll end up using your muscle memory to try and lock in a pin when pinfalls don't count. It's easy to get lost in the moment. Very easy to get lost in the moment. As Ivelisse now wrenching back at the arm. And now Diamante, lovely takedown. Big German suplex there again by Diamante. Now drops a leg onto the arm. And And Diamante, oh my god, launches Ivelisse right into the cage wall. That's very, very painful. And Ivelisse is springing back in with that crossbody. Ivelisse now with the arm pinned behind the back. Wrenching back, remember, submissions are all go, but ooh, big knees in the spine. That was brutal as well. As Ivelisse now in with that DDT. And now wrenching back at the arm once again. Oh god, that arm was so much wrenched back, but for some reason Ivelisse let it go. No, it was a tap. I didn't see it from this angle. Ivelisse gets the tap out victory against Diamante. Where is my... There we go. I didn't realise from that angle that we had the tap win, but there we go. Ivelisse in her 4th match in SWE goes from -1 up to 0, whereas Diamante, who is on -1, is going to move down to -2, and that puts Ivelisse through to round number 2 to face the winner of our next match between Aja Kong and Mercedes Martinez. And here we go, and the cage descends, and we are on to the second match of the evening. Mercedes Martinez up against Aja Kong. The winner will face Ivelisse in round number 2. I'd love to see Aja Kong win this whole thing, you know. That spinning back fist, that Hurricane she uses as a finisher maneuver, very similar to the one that Eddie Kingston uses. That should be a knockout maneuver. But at the moment in this one, she's really struggling. It's Mercedes Martinez who's dominating the majority of this match so far. Mercedes now wrenching back. Oh, sent right shoulder first into the post. Aja Kong now, Mercedes Martinez up on the shoulders, and a drop her neck first across the top. Aja Kong now wrenching back at the neck. And Aja Kong gets caught. Wow. With that big German suplex. There's a big boot in the face as well. Wrenching back with a leg. Looking for the big splash. It was missed. And Mercedes Martinez doing a great job here. I didn't really think it was going to be this. I didn't really think it was going to be this dominant, to be honest. But then again, Aja Kong turns things around, dropping Mercedes Martinez face first. And now slams her down face first again. Aja Kong now up and drops the elbow into the spine. And a reverse choke slam, slamming Mercedes Martinez face first. Before now wrenching back at the neck. What a German suplex again. I say for me this match could go either way, but I would like to see Aja Kong do well in this one. I don't know why, but I just do have a a soft spot for Aja Kong. Mercedes Martinez is making it very, very hard for Aja Kong to come out of this one on top, wrenching back at that neck. And a big clothesline by Aja Kong flattens Mercedes Martinez. And Aja Kong gets it with that Hurricane, just as I said. That spinning back fist was enough. And Aja Kong moves into round number 2, where she will face off against Ivelisse. Aja Kong was on -1, going to move up to 0. Mercedes Martinez is on -2, now going to drop down to -3. So not the best of days there for Mercedes Martinez. She drops down further, but Aja Kong makes her way through to round number 2. All right, let's crack on. And here we go then. A very AEW match here, really, as we see Tay Conti up against Paige VanZant. Obviously, Paige VanZant is from MMA. Tay Conti does have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So these two perfectly fit into this, really, don't they? Perfectly fit into this. So it'll be interesting which one of these two ladies do come out on top. This probably is, I think, going to be Paige's debut. Let's have a quick gander. Paige. It is her debut, but she is on the rankings. Okay. They have added her to the rankings already. Nice boot in the gut there by Tay. What's up, Kitty Cat? As Tay now taking Paige VanZant down. I must admit, you know, recording and editing and uploading 2 of these a day for the last 2 days is not a bloody easy task. Especially with trying to do like normal daily stuff. Like eating and drinking and all the other good stuff. The worst thing is, I've recorded 2 of these today, and I'm going to have to record another one, I think, as well. Because I want to get to the point where I get ahead again. Which has not been easy recently, I must admit. But we're getting there. Like I said, I probably wouldn't have rushed this so much, to be honest, but because I do want to get the Forbidden Door stuff up and running beforehand, which I think is going to be hopefully a big set of episodes for us. I think that'd be pretty cool. As Paige now with those strikes into the face. Big knee again by Paige into the face of Taynara Conti. And now Paige wrenching back at the neck. In full control. Will Tay Conti tap? No, she uses her loose arm there to get some rocketed elbows off right into the face. Now Tay Conti with the kicks. Wow. Brutal strikes. Paige VanZant with a strike back. And Tay with a pump kick right into the face. Tay again now into that hammerlock DDT, and that's enough for Tay Conti to go through. Paige VanZant ends up on the losing side here on her debut, whereas Tay Conti, who was on 0, is going to move up to +1, and she's going to move through to the second round of the tournament, and she'll be facing off against the winner of our main event as Asuka takes on Jessamyn Duke. And here we go, the main event of the evening. Asuka versus Jessamyn Duke. I feel like this should be an Asuka win. She would be the favourite for this one. But you never quite know, really, do you? It really could go anyway. Asuka now heading up to the top, and look at that big splash. Locking in that crossarm. I'd say Asuka would definitely be the favourites for this one. Surely. Asuka now sent into the corner. I think this is going to be the thing, yeah. As I've said earlier on it was either this video or the previous one, this style is so... I mean, you could just throw stuff out there and it would just happen. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just like, it just takes one swing to really get the win here. One swing, one good bit of a connection, and all of a sudden, you've got the victory. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't have to be the best in the match. You don't have to dominate the match. You don't have to do any of this stuff. It just takes one big hit, and all of a sudden, you've won it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Duke there with a big strike. Nice spinning kick to the knee there, attempted by Asuka, but Duke saw it coming, but she didn't see all these other strikes coming here from Asuka, who, like I said, I feel like would be the favourite to win this one. Wouldn't be one of our main events without a crash, would it? Asuka, you've only missed about 5 or 10 seconds at the most, so it's not a massive issue. I do spot this, because I have the recording screen open, I spot when it goes wrong. It's just annoying. I've had the same issue with this PC ever since I got it. It just randomly, every now and again, just decides it wants to disconnect USB. And when it does that, obviously it completely cuts out the recording. So it annoys me, it really does. And I don't know the best way to fix it. I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm very tempted next year, you know, to actually buy this on the PC rather than go through the console. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I mean, now that the core creation suite is across everything, I think it is doable. But yeah, it's an interesting thought to get it on PC instead. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. That could be an option for next year to try and get more out of this game and have less issues. As Asuka then locks in the Asuka lock, this could be enough to put her through to the second round. Jessamyn Duke flailing around, but is she able to break free? She does. Well, Asuka lets it go, really, to be honest. And now Asuka locking in that triangle choke. And again, Duke survives just about. There's a boot in the back of the head as now Asuka going to bring Duke up. No, but Duke playing possum. Nice roll through. Has the knee bar locked in, but Asuka able to roll it through. And there's the big strikes into the face of Jessamyn Duke. Big knee right across the face by Duke on Asuka. As Duke stalks now. In with that Russian leg sweep, but keeps a hold of the body and locks in the submission. Asuka could tap here. This could be another surprise victory in this tournament. We know the winner of this one will be facing off against Tay Conti. But no, Asuka is able to break free. Elbows into the face. Big strike again. That's annoying. My sister's just sent a notification on Facebook to let me know she's in Turkey. Yeah, great. I'm sat here on my own. My parents, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nieces and nephews are all away on holiday. And I'm stuck here on my own. So I need to watch more of my videos so I can afford to go on holiday as well. Asuka now locking in the Asuka lock for the second time in the match. The legs are grapevined, and that is the tap instantly by Duke. And Asuka goes through to round number 2, and Asuka will be facing off against Tainara Conte. Right, where was this? Where does all this work then? So Asuka was on +2. This is going to move it up to +3. And is it Duke as in Dukes of Hazzard? It is, yeah. Jessamine Duke was on -1. This is going to move her down to -2. So there we go then, victory for Asuka, and that is the end of round number 1 of the women's tournament. Hopefully this has been enjoyable. If it has been, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And I will see you again tomorrow when we will be moving on to, I believe that's what tomorrow is, yeah. Tomorrow we're moving on to round number 2 of the men's side of the tournament. We will have matches between, let me have a look. Butterbean versus Pete Dunne, JBL versus Mark Mero, Matt Riddle versus Samoa Joe, and Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar. So a real big episode for you tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.